Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. It is not a very busy NBA night here on a Tuesday evening. However, despite with only 4 games on the slate for you tonight, I still have found some value here this evening. One of the games is the Oklahoma City Thunder heading into Dallas to play the Mavericks tonight, where the Mavericks come in as a 3-point home underdog, total of 213 points. Now the Thunder played last night at home, beating up on the Denver Nuggets, covering and winning that game straight up. But coming off of the back-to-back, it's going to be a little tough heading into a Dallas team that could very well be their first-round playoff matchup here once the season ends in a couple of weeks. The good news for the Thunder is that it looks like Russell Westbrook will likely play tonight after sitting out the first night of a back-to-back last night against the Nuggets, who are coming off of a back-to-back as well. So the Thunder look like they played it very smart, sitting out Westbrook in a game that they easily won last night and covered. So heading into tonight, they will get him back, and he should be a big problem for the Dallas Mavericks defense, because Jose Calderon questionable tonight with a head injury, despite him not being a very good defender anyways. The Mavericks really don't have much else to go with at point guard. Monte Ellis would have to slide over, and he's an even poorer defender and a much smaller defender as well. So I do think that that could really lead to a lot of points here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Dallas, obviously very good this season, cashing the over at 20 and 15 overall, and I think that is where we need to look at here for our NBA odds value. At 213 points with the Thunder coming off of the back-to-back with the Russell Westbrook situation, I think there could be a lot of points scored in this game. And this season, Dallas 6-0, cashing the over as a home underdog. I like over 213 points. The second one I have for you is the late game between the New York Knicks and the Los Angeles Lakers from the Staples Center, and the Knicks come in as a solid 6.5 point road favorite in this game, total of 217 points. Now, these two teams obviously in the downs and outs this season, and both of them not going to make the playoffs here this year, but they get to play one another for one final time here this season. And although I do think the Knicks are a solid value despite being 6.5 point favorites here on the road, they are 6-3 against the spread this season as a road favorite. But I think the total here at 217 brings a little bit more value, and I think the under has to be looked at as the play between these two teams. The under's cashed in 5 of the last 7 times these two teams have played one another, and 4 in a row in the last 4 matchups between these two teams from Staples Center. And even though those have been a long time going, it is late in the season. These two teams don't have a lot to play for, and even though that might lead to a little less defense, 217 points is going to be a lot, especially for a Knicks team who actually is almost back into the playoff hunt. Still a couple of games out of Atlanta right now, and really have a tough schedule going down the stretch. But the Knicks have a little bit of ray of hope, despite a couple of weeks ago looking down and out of the playoffs. So the Knicks will probably end up trying to play a little bit tougher defense tonight. And I think 217 just going to be a little bit too high for the potential game that we're going to see here. So under 217, I think, is the play between New York and Los Angeles. Over 213 between Oklahoma City and Dallas tonight. Best of luck to you on those two. Make sure you check back here tomorrow for a much larger NBA slate of games. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.